boys and girls, we are so excited to be back with you today for another episode of Kidnection. I'm Pastor Eric.
I'm Miss Brandy.
And we have Mr. Steve Taylor with us, who is the owner-operator of Taylor Made Chocolate here in Chester, Virginia. And we're on a field trip.
Oh, what an awesome field trip. This has got to be like my most favorite place ever.
If you only had smell-o-vision, the smell in this room is amazing.
It's heavenly.
It is heavenly.
It is. It makes you not want to leave.
Oh, I'm not sure. Do we get to leave? We have to leave?
We do.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Eventually.
I mean, it's like a 15-minute episode, right? It's fine, though. So we're going to take you boys and girls today on a journey through the chocolate factory. How it goes from bean to bar and all the cool machinery that is used to make it happen. And there's a lot of machinery.
So much machinery, guys. You have no idea what it takes to go from bean to bar.
So we're gonna take a tour through the chocolate factory, show you some of the cool machinery, some of the things that go into the chocolate, and we're gonna check out with Mr. Steve here. He's got all the expertise.
That's right.
He is the chocolate genius. So we're gonna check out what he has to say. Let's take a tour. It's field trip time.
Yes, let's do it.
That's good. So this is where we all get started. We are what's called a bean-to-bar manufacturer. We take cocoa beans like this that we import from the country of Haiti, and then we roast them and make them into our chocolate. This is our bean sorting room where we sort our cocoa beans. We take out the beans we don't want you to get inside of you. So come in the next room here. This is our roaster. This is where we roast our cocoa beans. We will put a 13-pound batch in, and then we'll roast them. When they come out, then we put them into this machine right here. This machine is called the winnowing machine. It gets its name from the biblical days where they used to separate the wheat from the chaff by throwing them both up in the air. The wind would take away the lighter chaff and the wheat would fall down. Similar concept here, we put the roasted beans in, we'll crack them, the shells will come off, the lighter shells will be picked up by a vacuum and put in here, and the beans will fall into the bin where we then begin to put them into our production. This is my absolute favorite machine in this building. This is our grinder. This is where we begin to make the cocoa beans smaller. When they grind up and fall out, they fall out looking, smelling, and feeling like a warm brownie just came out of the oven. Whoa. But it doesn't taste like one yet because we haven't had sugar. Okay. We'll bring it over this machine here. This machine is called the micron. This is where we take the chocolate and we make everything smaller than 20 microns. That gives us a very rich, smooth feel to the chocolate and makes it feel really nice and smooth in your mouth. They call it the micron because it gets under 20 microns. When we do tours with folks from schools, we tell the children to take their fingers and put them as close together as they can without having them touch. And when you get them as close as you can without them touching, it's still not smaller than a micron. The hair on your head is 20 microns in diameter and your tongue can detect it. Under 20 microns, it cannot detect the particle size. So this takes it all down. We add the sugar here, we add the cocoa beans, and in case of milk chocolate, we add milk powder, and that makes it into our chocolate. When we're finished here, it takes about 100 minutes. When we're finished here, we filter it out, and then we put it into the tempering machine, where we begin to make our chocolate. This is our depositing equipment. We're able to make about 3 molds per minute using our machine here. This is a typical chocolate mold that holds 3 chocolate bars. We will run the chocolate through here. The machine will deposit the chocolate in, send it to our cooling tunnel, and it will cool the chocolate down to where we can take it out, demold it, and then we wrap them up, and we ship them all over the country. People love to eat chocolate because it has what's called theobroma inside of it. Theobroma gets its name from theology, which means God, and the study of God, and theobroma means the food of God. The origins of the theobroma is, the name theobroma comes from the Mayans. They thought that the chocolate was given to them as a gift from God. And so they would serve it to various distinguished guests. They would also have it as currency. They would, if you wanted to buy an ox or a donkey, you would pay for it in cocoa beans.
How awesome is that?
And so the Spanish, when they first came about, they were so impressed with it, they brought it back to their country. They added sugar and vanilla to it and made it into chocolate. And in early 1700s, if you were anybody in Europe, you had chocolate.
I'm glad people don't tithe with chocolate.
Oh, that would be
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if I mean, it is a gift from God, definitely.
Definitely.
So once we demold them, we wrap them up, and this is the finished product. So we start off as cocoa beans, and then we finish off as a chocolate bar.
Wow, what an awesome opportunity to be here and walk through the process of making chocolate. And it gives me a great idea for Christmas presents.
Ooh, Christmas presents.
Yes.
Yes. Steve, where could we get some of this awesome chocolate?
So we're located in Rivers Bend in Chester. You can visit us online at tmchocolate.com. We offer a lot of stocking stuffers, a lot of gifts. So chocolate is a big gift-giving time at Christmas time.
Dude, I'm ready for some chocolate.
I'm gonna probably take some home with me.
So boys and girls, we hope that you will do that. If you're in the Central Virginia area, come right here to Chester, Virginia. Easy to find right off of Route 10. Or if you're far away, they ship.
That's right.
They'll ship it to you for Christmas. Check out the website. But we hope you guys have enjoyed our field trip today. We're very thankful to Mr. Steve for taking us on this tour. We couldn't have done it without it. I learned a lot. What about?
I definitely learned a lot.
I learned a lot today.
Yes.
So we hope you guys have enjoyed this second episode of Kidnection. Wow, it feels crazy to say that already.
It does.
And we're very thankful for Tailor Made Chocolate. And boys and girls, just remember, whatever happens as we move towards the Christmas season, we hope that you live, laugh, and